All right, wisdom, Selah, One, El, here for the new moon in Gemini general guidance reading. Already cleared the cards. And cross my legs. Ooh, baby. Already see them parting. See what they got to say. So the new moon is always about what we're doing new, what we should be doing new. Gemini has to deal with communication. Ooh, intellect, thoughts, words. Versatility. Ooh. I think. Holy Spirit. Ancestors. Ooh, Lord. Why they come out like that? Oh my goodness. I quit. Oh Lord, okay. All right, well, we are starting out with the Knight of Wands. These cards is active. Moving forward with something that we're passionate about, taking action, maybe going on an adventure, doing some traveling. But yeah, setting out on something that we're passionate about, taking action on it, you know, using our creativity, physical bodies to get it done. So doing some work on something that we're passionate about. There may be a little bit of hesitation or resistance or still wanting to contemplate what should be done or like what you want to do, contemplating your ideas. Because it let you down, broke your heart. So, or it's not yielding what you assumed it would. So there's a little bit of hesitation, not knowing what to do. So when you don't, you just gotta be still, right? Do some letting go, sacrifice some things. I'm getting be quiet, right? Like stop telling all your friends what you're going to do. Stop telling people what you are wanting to do but haven't accomplished yet. Not everyone has your best interests at heart, and might not even believe in you, you know? And you've experienced it before, so it's hurtful. So I think that's where like the hesitation is coming from in moving forward with what you're passionate about. But doing it anyway, right? There is going to be a need for some reciprocity, and some people are, you know, worth that, and some are not. So gotta find out who's who and who is worth that. Ooh. You know, but be generous, be as generous as you can with those who are worthy of that. Because, you know, it's really you giving to yourself, right? When we give. And, you know, it always comes back. We have the Fool as well. So, new beginnings, and there is an energy of, you know, not really hanging on, not taking anything with you in that new beginning. The Ace of Cups came out after that. So this is new emotions in love, or a newfound relationship with your intuition. There is also some indecision, some confusion, needing to balance some things. Needing to balance those emotions, because it might be a lot. It might be a lot of emotions that are around you or that you're experiencing right now. Like a combination of things. I'm getting like sadness, you know what I'm saying, in one area, happiness, new love, new emotions, a new relationship with your intuition, which is something to be celebrated. But it just needs to be integrated holistically, right? Everything, because we're having a human experience. So sometimes there is a bit of balancing that we need to do with that. The King of Cups came out right after. So this is another card of balance and generosity. So yeah, it might be a water sign individual, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone with those in their chart. Someone who has strong feelings and is expressing them. Followed by the Page of Wands. So, might be a new love offer. It's a lot of cups. It's a lot of cups. So again, you got the Ace. We got the Ace. King of Cups. And then the Two of Cups. So with that Page of Wands, it's like you're curious, especially with that coming out in between, right? There's a curiosity there for what this king is talking about. There's some passion, and maybe you want to get to know them, or at least hear out what they're saying. But that is followed by the Two of Cups. So this is about partnership, right? Connection, coming together. And then what came out was the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe you're coming together with someone who is also going to be offering an opportunity, some type of prosperity, a new business venture. Hey. And you're curious, you're open. Anything else, Spirit? I'm here for all the new. For all the new, just call me new. The High Priestess. Okay, so again, you want to use your intuition. Make sure that that subconscious is working for you and not the other way around. Followed by the Ace of Wands. So we got 3 aces on the table, baby. We doing new things all the way around. So there is potential for a new beginning here that you're passionate about, something that you're inspired by. We got new starts on the table. We got the Ace of Cups, we got the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, let's get it. Anything else, Spirit? See, there's gonna be some opportunities coming in. I'm hearing just gotta hold tight. Hold tight. Be optimistic. Somebody cue be optimistic. Ooh. All right, maybe some newfound creativity coming in. Something that we're passionate about. A new opportunity. Anything else, Spirit? What did I miss? Nope. Dang, it came out anyway. I tried. Okay. A lot of us might indeed be about tired, right? We have persisted time and time again, proved our resiliency. We have persevered. My good friends over at Persevere clothing line, check them out. We persist. That's what we do, right? There's no stopping us, right? And so, yeah, we're going to get what we want, right? And have a good old celebration so that everybody knows. This is giving, we've endured, right? And we tired. Like, it's enough already. So, the community may be involved with assisting with lending some ears and arms and counsel and finances and just showing up for us, right? Mm. Mm. That Hanged Man is like, we're thinking too long about the things that have hurt us, right? And it's actually inhibiting us from moving forward, or moving forward properly, moving forward in a productive manner, right? This guy, y'all already know how I feel about that. So there is a bit of restriction, limitation, maybe some self-sabotage, maybe someone around you is not being honest, or you're not being honest with yourself about certain things, or holding yourself back. It might be even your thoughts that are holding you back. Baby, if you wasn't here with me, you wouldn't have seen it. The Ace of Swords. So there is going to be clarity. There is going to be a breakthrough, right? This is what comes out the blue, right? Directly from the unseen. So we got all 4 on the board. Okay. Followed by the Emperor. So we need to utilize all of these newfound beginnings, pardon me, right? And we need to make sure that we have structure in place. Make sure that we're prepared to be prepared. When you get a new opportunity in love, a new opportunity in finances, ooh, a new opportunity of a passion project, and a new opportunity of a new way of thinking. Just call me Nunu. And be acting brand new. But this is a lot, but we have to be prepared, right? We have to be prepared so that we can be good receivers, so that we know what to do with it, so that the opportunity is not missed. Came out with the Page of Swords as well. So we still need to do our research, right? We still need to this is getting prepared. It's getting prepared, like I just said. We just got to be prepared. So there's some of us that know what we need to do. There are some of us that have next steps in projects, right? Whether it's projects for your body, projects for your home, projects for your business, projects for your health. Some of us have plans already roughly established. We know what we need to do next, right? And just putting one foot in front of the other. So right now it's very important that we do those things. Do whatever you can do. If you have an elephant, right, in terms of tasks or what you need to get done. If you have a really large goal, the only way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. So just do the next logical thing. You know what I mean? Just go for the walk. Just remember to take your supplements. Just call the person, send the email. Put on the right mindset first thing in the morning. All of those small steps will get us to be prepared. Okay? Ooh, anything else, Spirit? Definitely need some structure on the board. Definitely, yeah, how do you create that structure for yourself? Four of Cups. And so there may be a part of us that is discontented with what we do have. That card cracks me up because you see how this cup is coming out of the blue, right? And the guy is like, meh. He's like, meh. Don't really care that you're offering me this cup out of the blue, right? So sometimes when we've been through a lot, right, when we've been through all of these battles to the point where we standing but barely, right? Sometimes when you're operating from that space and then you do get a new opportunity, it can be challenging to recognize it as that because we're so apathetic, because we're so just sometimes you just be done. Right? It happens. But not having that new perspective is what will hold us back from those new opportunities. We also got to have a new perspective. We got to put on a new frame of mind so that when we see the cup, we're like, oh, that's a cup. What's in there? What's in there? Something good? Maybe. Maybe you can make it good. So, definitely some planning, expansion, right? Looking out over what's yours, what you're capable of, having foresight, right? And starting that work. Expansion. Slowly but surely, right? One step at a time, one bite at a time. Anything else, Spirit? Espírito Santo. Ooh. This was a lot. Anything else, Spirit? Ooh, nope. Definitely got some new. All right, going once, going twice, going 3 leaving behind the things that do not serve us. So there's going to be a transition, a change into that. Yeah. So we got all new everything coming in. Just need to be mindful to not self-sabotage or have tricky people around you. If you're feeling somebody's tricky, might be the case. Also putting on a new mindset so that we can recognize when these opportunities show up. Definitely wanting to utilize the part of us that knows it all, right? Tapping into that mindset when we're making decisions, utilizing our intuition. All right, let's share. I'm gonna do Romance Angels for the relationship portion. New Moon in Gemini. General reading. All right, Spirit. Ooh. Church mouse quiet. Okay. Okay. So all they have to say is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So a lot of times that comes up when you just don't have the same values. You don't have the same understanding of what to do, what not to do, and everyone's spiritual path is different. So, you know, there's some people that are supposed to bring chaos and upheaval, and then there are others who are supposed to bring balance. And so if everybody thinks that they're right and they're on their path, they will all end up where they're supposed to. But if you don't see eye to eye, that would be why. People have different ideals about the one, right? Flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. I don't think that ever hurt anybody. Not the giver, anyway. Ooh. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. All right. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So So if you feel like putting in some effort, you should. All right, I'm gonna do the Moonology. These been deep lately. And after that, I'm gone. All right. Anything. The church mouse quiet too. Felt like the cars, the OGs, I could have been pulling them all day. Okay. Going once. Going twice. Ooh. Going 3 times. Okay. Full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. Pull that one out. Full moon in Aries. All right. It says it's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. But you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. Attune to the moon. Be nice. Be kind. Smile. And be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Additional meanings for this card: being assertive is good, just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be the issue. Also, you need to have more fun. The teaching: the full moon in Aries is a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. All right, so whomever that was for, it was for general guidance reading. Anyone that tuned in listening range, this is for you. If you would like your own personal personalized reading, you can DM me or schedule it on my website, wisdomselah.com. I love you all.